Good morning. Happy Easter. Lovely day. It's a bit chilly, but it's a lovely day. Morning, Violet Blessed, 75. Good morning, Jean. So I'm going to be using the flower therapy. Hello, Chantley. So let's see what comes, shall we? So Violet, let's start with you first. If I can get these blooming cards to do. I'm not too bad, Violet. I'm just a bit tired, that's it. Yeah, I'm fine, Chantley. Right. Violet, you've got the flower, the Banksia. Looks like sweet corn, look. It's called a Banksia, and it means new beginnings. And it says, take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined. So I feel you, hi, Teresa. I feel you have to be more in charge of yourself, not let others pull you down. You're going through a difficult patch at the moment, but I know at the end of the day, you will sort your life out. Violet, there's a time of worries and a time. I just want you to start to be yourself again. And I want you to start to say to self, I can overcome all my difficulties. I just need to find me again. Morning, Angel. So as I said, this lovely yellow, use the yellow for your solar plexus. That yellow is for gut feelings, all right? So always go with your gut feelings. I have a lady with you, Violet, and this lady, she comes forward, is Grandma, I feel. A lady that's been going on and on and on. She said, you've got to find yourself again. I don't know if it's you's got the tummy, the problems, or she did, but I've got a pain right across my stomach. She's saying about knowing where you're going in life. And she said, you have to follow your dreams. Stop pushing others away. It's time to find you again, Violet. She said, I have to give you the name of Rose. I have to give you also the name of Anne, and I have to give you Jean. The stomach is really sore, so I know it was one of you that had the pain in your tummy. She's showing me a clock that is on a mantelpiece. And I feel this is a memory for you, that time waits for no man. You have to take that time and find you. There is a lot going on in your life, sweetheart, but this lady is very adamant that I have to give you a lot of love from the spirit world. She shows me her garden, and she has the lovely daffodils. She has tulips. She also has wallflowers. And I know there's loads going on in your life at the moment, but she wants to bring those flowers for you. She's asked me, she's asked me to give you some daffodils to go with your Banksia. And that means always go with your gut feeling. She said, just remember, life should not hold you back. And she brings you a lovely donut with love. Have a gentleman with you. Uncle, father, grandfather. Loved his garden. He was in the army. He was a man that was stubborn. He stood his ground, but he would always do things when anybody helped. But I know he helped as well. Violet, he gives me John, Arthur, and he's given me William. Ah, right. The 1st of March. He said, don't take things too much to heart. Find yourself. I'll leave that with you, Violet. And I know there's a lot going on with you. So take everything in little tiny steps. All right, sweetheart? So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Jean, let's do you next, Jean. Happy Easter to you. Jean, you have got the pink rose. The pink rose is just beautiful. And it says, let your inner beauty shine. You are a brilliant example of God's love. Everything about you is perfect. So let your light shine and inspire others. Jean, I feel you've gone through a difficult patch, but now coming back to who you were. You're a lady that gives all she can. And the pink roses must mean something to you. It means mother love. It also means family. I've got my eyes closed and I feel that I need you to take more care of yourself and get more sleep. I see also with you a lady about 5'3", small lady, big heart. She's got a little tiny dog with her. I feel it is one of those Yorkshire Terriers. She brings you this yappy dog, and she's saying about you've been struggling so long, but she wants you to bring the healing. Jean, she gives me Jean. She also gives me Margaret, and she's just given me Judith, so I know those names are important around you. She's saying, always remember to look after Jean, because Jean is the one that is needing. We have a gentleman with you also. And this gentleman, as he comes forward, he brings you some beautiful tulips from the spirit world. And the tulips are pink also. So you must love the color pink. He gives me John, George, and he'd just given me Albert. He's a strong man, gave quite a lot of himself, and always tried his best. He said about taking things to heart. He said you shouldn't. He said, start to believe in yourself and let that light shine, because you are ready for the next step, sweetheart. Jean is on the ladder of success. Go with it. As I said to you, I've given you pink tulips from the spirit world, and they mean maternal love. So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Chanley, you're next. Chanley. Are you still here, Chanley? Can you let me know? Yep, yes, still here. Here you go, Chanley. Here's your card. Oh, you've got a pink one. You've got the pink tulip. There you go. Look at that lovely pink tulip. And as I said, this pink tulip always means to you, take time for yourself, enjoy relaxation, activities that will nurture your soul. But as I hold this tulip in my hand, I feel mother love with this lady I have with you. So this is your mom or your grandma on mum's side. I feel she absolutely loved tulips. She also loved roses as well, but the tulips in the springtime, they were perfect for her. Chanley, she's saying here, put your back into it. Let's get back on track. Let's find you again. She said about knowing where you're going next. But she's saying here, you have to take time. I can see you upstairs with her, making a bed. You often helped her when she was on the earth plane. I can see her doing the hospital corners. So she always made sure that the beds were straight. Chanley, she's saying to you, there is a time of change coming for you, and this will happen in June. She also gives me the name of June, and she gives me the name of May. And she also gives me as well Dorothy. So I know they're around you. She's singing, save the last waltz for me. So save the last dance, but she's saying about waltzing. So you must have been with her to a dance. Okay. You also have the name of Leslie. I'm seeing also a gentleman, and he's cleaning windows. I feel he was always busy around the house. He gives me Gordon, and he's just given me Alan and Peter. They're connected to you somewhere in your family. He just said, I have to give you some daffodils. Well, the daffodils mean to me your solar plexus. Always go with your gut feeling. So take time for you, Chanley. Don't let others put you down. All right, sweetheart? I'll leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Teresa Rossi, can I talk to you? Are you still here? And then I'm coming to Angel. So Teresa Rossi, are you still here? Can you let me know if you're still here? Teresa Rossi? Hi, sweetheart. Right, Teresa. Oh, you've got the daisies. Look at those lovely daisies. This is memories of making daisy chains. It says, simplify your life. You've had so much going on that you're spread too thin. This has to change now so your vitality can recharge. As I see these lovely, lovely flowers, you can imagine having friends with you and he loves me not. And just doing that. But you have to simplify your life. This is what this card is saying. So look to things that are happening out of your control. I see pages and pages of paper. So whether you've been writing things down and it's not worked the way you wanted it to, because I can see you screwing the paper up and throwing it. I have a lady with you. And this lady, she's given me the name of Phyllis. She was a lady that I feel would always make sure that everybody was okay. And she's saying here, she struggled in life. So whether she's a family member or she's somebody who you knew, but I know this lady wanted to bring you peace of mind. She's saying to you, Teresa, never ever stop worrying about yourself. Always look to finding you. There is so much going on in your life at the moment that you're struggling. And I want them struggles to stop. I'm told here to tell you Life will change, but you have to wait your turn. I am hearing the name of Maria, and also I want to give you Brenda. So whether family or friends, I don't know. But I just know at the end of the day, it's all about loving you. Time to take a back seat and find you again. I know there's a lot going on in your life, but it will get better. I have a gentleman here taking a dog for a walk. He's a gentleman about 5'7", 5'8". He's wearing an overcoat and a hat. And he's saying here, Grandad. And he's saying, there is the time to find you again. I feel he was a strong man when he was on the earth plane, but he also struggled in life. He had an illness that took him. He gives me John, William, and he's just given me Peter. So I know everything that is with you at the moment is finding the strength for you. I've asked for something special for you, and I'm given the crystal amethyst for your spirituality. Either put an amethyst by your bed or wear one, but you will get there, I promise you. I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with you. All right, Angel, are you still here? Let me know, because otherwise I go on to someone else. And good morning, everyone who's wished me happy Easter. Thank you. So, must have gone. Oh, you're still here. Okay, Angel, this is for you. Oh, you have the protea. Look at that beautiful flower. It grows so it opens out. And it says, signs from heaven. Your loved ones in spirit are waving hello and giving you reassurance that you'll be okay. This lovely purple and white comes together. And I can feel as though you have gone through a difficult patch just recently. But it started to come back. So I know at the end of the day, whatever you did and whatever you wanted to do, it will come back. I have a lady with you, and this lady is mom or grandma. She's telling me she loved unusual things, and you've just said very unusual, and this flower is. But she loved unusual things. And she's just saying about always knowing where the next step is. I want to say this is either a grandmother or a mother. But she's showing me a garden full of flowers. And I feel she loved her flowers. She also is making you an elderberry pie. So I feel that she often, oh, you've lost your dog. Oh, so sorry. It's hard losing your pet. I know I lost mine, didn't I? But I want to say, this lady with you, she said, there's a lot going on in your life that you need to find you again. I am given Margaret, Mary, and also Jane as well. I know they're connected around you. I'm also shown a picture of a collie dog. So I don't know whether the dog you lost was a collie, but there's a collie dog with you. She's showing me also always had flowers around her. You also understand Florence, please, as well, because she's just given me Florence, known as Flo. I know I saw the collie dog with her, so I know she's there with you. She just said about Wendy as well, so you understand Wendy. But as she steps down, there's a gentleman. Then you maybe have to ask the questions then, sweetheart. I'm shown this gentleman weeding the garden. He's on his knees. I feel he was proud of his he was proud of his garden. I want to say Dan. I want to give John, and I want to give also Bill. So just ask the questions, because it could be a friend, Wendy, or somebody you worked with, but I don't want to say it is all to do with family. But this gentleman has just brought you some beautiful daffodils. The daffodils always mean to me, always go with gut feeling. All right, sweetheart, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Can I talk to Tans Dotty, please? Tans, are you still here? Tahnz. There you go. I don't know if that's spelt Tans, but I want to give you this. Oh, you've got the begonias. Again, the pink. The begonia. And the begonia means patience. Your prayers have been heard and they are being answered. I'm told that you've been going through a really tough time. And I'm told here that you are struggling with life at the moment. It's time to take this lovely pink flower into your heart, because there's red as well as the pink within this begonia. And I know as I'm talking to you, I just feel that I need you to start to bring yourself back to what you used to be. My laptop's falling off my damn knee, so let's just see how we can get on. I have a lady with you. The lady's very small. She's got a grin, but she's missing teeth, and that is what I'm seeing. And this would be a grandmother, I feel, or a great aunt. She was a lady that she did things unusually, if I can say it that way. She did things to help others. She was a lady that gave a lot of her life to helping others. But she's smiling and laughing at you. I don't know if it's you that has got really bad reflux at the moment, and you need to find a healing for you, because I've got a pain here in my chest. I'm given the name of Francis, Marie or Maria, and I'm also given the name of Annie or Annie. She's in the kitchen and she's making stews. And I feel she was always cooking. She brings you lots of love from the spirit world. And I feel you've got so much love coming to you. But this lady with you, she's showing you how much love you get from the spirit world. Your questions will be answered, and she promises you that. But she just wanted you just to be yourself again. I've got a gentleman here with you. This gentleman has not got any hair on his head. I feel that he was in the army. I feel he was very strong-willed, stubborn even. I'm told Joe, John, and Billy, you will get back to you. But it's because you've been feeling down, and that down is making you feel as though you're not getting anywhere. But I know at the end of the day, it's all about you. He's taking you for a walk down by the river. And I can see him with you as a small child holding his hand. He often used to give you a stick of rock or stick of barley sugar, something, but you've got that stuck in your mouth. And I feel that is absolute love for you. He just wanted to say to you that life will get back on track. You just have to believe yourself. He gives you bluebells. And the bluebells are given to you for healing. And that is lovely. That proof, isn't it, that your granddad's with you. But he's brought you some bluebells for your healing. So take that love that's been given to you, sweetheart, and know at the end of the day, it's all about you. Hi, Zach. I can't tell you who I'm going to get for you. But Zach, let's choose you a card. I don't know whether it's your mom, it's going to be your sister, your guides. I have to go with what I get, all right? So, Zach, let's choose you a card. Hi, Zach, you've got the camellia. Such a delicate flower. And this delicate flower says you are lovable. Love who you are as you're created and perfectly. Everything about your true self is beautiful. And as I see this beautiful flower, I see all the petals are curved. And I feel that you're a very caring person. You have so much love to give, but you struggle quite a lot with self. But I want you to bring yourself forward and find you again. It's like you have to start to see yourself as a person that can overcome all difficulties. I know that the loved ones are coming forward for you, but they don't always want to come in the order which you want them to come. I do have a lady with you, and this lady's about 5'4". She's wearing a cardigan and the sleeves pulled up. I can see her chopping vegetables. I can see her also. She's got everything sorted. She's making a pie. And I feel she often made pies. And if it wasn't a meat pie, it was a fruit pie, but she always was busy, busy, busy. Zach, she's telling me here that you've been struggling quite a bit just recently. And she said, I have to give you a dragon. So I've asked for a dragon, because the dragon is your animal totem, and she wants you to hold tight to that dragon. She gives me the names of Mary, she gives me Susan, and she gives me Linda. She said that you have to start to bring yourself back to where you were. And I'm seeing a Buddha. So was there a Buddha on your doorstep? I just feel that Buddha is important. As she steps aside, I have a gentleman here. And this gentleman, I feel, is your guide. Is Egyptian. I can see the white robes. He said you have to open your mind to your guide. You have to follow your path. It will be shown to you. You just need to follow that path. You have the road which is quite straight. And I want to say, follow the yellow brick road. Because by following the road ahead, you will find the true Zach. The gentleman with you, he is very much a gentleman that stands at your right-hand side. You'll know when you feel him there. He is your guide. He gives me Tomo, something Tom. So I know once you start to meet your guides, he will come forward and give you that name. He's just said to say to you, your encouragement begins now. Just trust in yourself and you will get there. I've just asked for something special for you, and I'm given the Egyptian eye. And that is the eye is for you to find yourself. I'm going to leave that with you and your Egyptian eye, and that is for you to learn. So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Caroline Smith, please. Caroline Smith, you have the wisteria. Can you see that? The lovely wisteria. It's 2 colour purples there. And it means time to decide. Make a decision now so that you can move forward. The lovely wisteria, when you see it in the spring, when all the flowers start to droop down, it makes you feel as though you want to go and hide within it. But I know the wisteria, it means time to decide. So you must have some decisions to make. I just feel that you need a bit more upliftment. Sorry, a minute. The upliftment comes from within. Whatever you do in this life, it's like it comes round full circle. Caroline, I have this lady with you. And this lady, she comes forward. I want to say mum or grandma. She was the lady that loved to fight her own battles. She said, so do you. She says, you've gone through life and you've stood your ground. And she's very proud of you for that. Caroline, she's telling me that you would sit with her, and when the bullies had started, she would help you to overcome. I heard that song, We Will Overcome. So I know you've overcome everything that's been thrown at you. I feel you've got a pain in your neck or your shoulder on the left-hand side, because I'm feeling as though I want to give you some healing there. She said the changes will happen in their own time. And she just told you to go and get some apples. And I feel they always had the apples in the shed. So you would take a bowl and you would go and get them apples. You would help her to peel them. And she would make apple crumble and custard. She's saying here that you need a bit of sweetness in your life, and that's why she's giving you the apple crumble. Caroline, she's just given me the name of Olive. She's just given me Margaret. And she's just given me also the name of Enid. There's a gentleman now, and he's come to get a cup of tea. And your granny's making him a cup of tea and getting him sat down at the table. And I know this gentleman loved a slice of apple pie, because she always had apple pie on the go or blackberry pie, but she made you the apple crumble because she said you needed the sweetness. The gentleman with her is George, I feel. I know that there was a newness about him. It's like he's just come in from the cold. So whether or not he'd just come out of the forces, but he just wanted to let you know that he's around you. I feel it's your granddad, because I've also heard the name of Bill as well. And also, I want to give you Arthur. He said, I have to give you some bluebells for your healing. So that's what I'm giving you, is lovely bluebells. The wisteria is for your spiritual pathway and decisions to be made, but the bluebells are for your healing. So we'll leave that with you and say thank you for working with me, Caroline. All right, let's see who we've got now. Jeanette Cullen, let's talk to you. Happy Easter to you too. The sun's just beginning to shine. I can feel it on my head. You're welcome. Right, Jeanette. Oh, you've got the bleeding heart. That's the Easter flower. It's supposed to be the tears of Christ. As I see this lovely pink flower, it is like a heart. And it says emotional healing. It's safe for you to let go of old emotions, all the pain, And by doing so, you allow your heart to mend. I feel you need that at this moment in time. We have 3 hearts that are hanging, but those 3 hearts have also showing you the tears. So I just feel you need that emotional healing. Oh, hello, Patrick. I didn't see you there. I hope everything's all right, sweetie. Right, Jeanette. A lady here with you. She's got a scarf around her neck. She always wore a scarf, and it's like a silk scarf. I feel she had problems with her neck, so this is why she wore the silk scarf. It was to keep her neck warm. She has like a little bulldog that is walking around with her. She was a lady that gave so much of herself. Oh, bless you. I'll send healing, Patrick. She's a lady that she was quite strong-willed, stubborn even. But she loved to sit or stand by her kitchen sink, and she'd have her hands in water. I could see her washing jumpers, and she's got a bottle of Sturgeon. And I know that everything that happened around her, that she always did things her own way. I know, sweetheart, there's a lot going on in your life. But this lady is very, very adamant that you need to find you again. Jeanette, I'm given the name of Maura or Maureen, but I know it went in that vein. I want to give you also Jean, and I want to give you also Mary. I know as we talk to one another, you have to find you. And this is what she's saying. It's like finding something that is lost. You have a gentleman with you, and this gentleman is father or grandfather. He gives me the name of Rupert. He also gives me Brian, and he's just given me also the name of Peter. He's saying about knowing where you're going next. And he's very much a person that gave a lot of his life to helping others. Right. He's taken me down the garden. He's shown me his compost. He's showing me his apple tree. He's also showing me as well where he's got his rhubarb growing. And I feel when you was here, you would have followed him down the garden. But I know there's a lot going on with you, sweetie. But he just wanted you to know that he's around you and giving you support. Right, sweetheart. He's just given me some lovely red roses. And the red roses are for true love. So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Elizabeth Jones. You still here, Elizabeth Jones? Can you let me know if you're still here? Elizabeth Jones? Yes, you are. That's all I needed to know. Oh, you've got the crocus. Look at that lovely crocus. It says you are a spiritual teacher. Share your wisdom with others. You were born to teach. But maybe this is your life now, helping others on their pathway. Maybe on your spiritual pathway, you are a teacher. But you also need just to teach yourself. I just feel with you, sweetheart, that this lovely purple is definitely for your spiritual healing. I am showing a lady here bending over, doing her garden. She's a small lady and she's got rubber gloves on and she's got a fork and like a little kind of shovel thing. And she's got a bucket by her side and she's putting all the weeds in there. I feel she's a memory and I feel the name of Betty. Also, I want to give you Victoria and I want to give you also the name of Sylvia. So whether they're family members or friends of the lady, I don't know. But she's showing you that you've got a lot to do in this life and you have to start to bring yourself back to where you used to be. Elizabeth, I've got a gentleman now with you. And this gentleman, as he comes forward, I feel he had a heart problem before he went to the spirit world. I know that he had a lot to do with life and what he did with his. He just liked to do things his own way. I can see him growing daffodils. And I can see him also with all the vegetables in his garden. I'm given the name of Richard. I'm given John and also Norman. They're family or friends. But I've got my eyes closed because I've got a headache again. So it is you that's either suffering with headaches or you understand somebody that had a problem with their brain before they went to the spirit world. I'm also just being given Tony, the name Tony. So I understand that you know that person. I am given yellow roses. The yellow roses mean always go with your gut feeling. Just remember, sweetheart, it's all about you. Okay, sweetheart? I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Right. Who's still here? So, Karen Berry. Let's give you a card. Karen Berry. Oh, that is lovely. You've got the bird of paradise. Karen Berry, are you still here? Karen Berry, are you still here? There you go. You've got the bird of paradise, the most beautiful flower. And it says, communicate with your angels. And this is what the bird of paradise means. You have the ability to connect with the beings of love who surround you. Communicate with your angels and deliver their healing messages to others. Karen, the colour red, purple, blue, yellow, and orange. All those colours are around you. But I also see the indigo. So the whole flower, look at the whole flower, look, all the colours that are there. And this colourful flower is just specially for you because I feel you help so many people. I have a lady with you and she's sitting at the kitchen table and she's drinking a cup of tea out of a china cup and saucer. She said here, never mind a roughed cup. She said she liked her china cup. I feel she had quite a few, and I can see a cabinet with, and I feel this is Grandma. She was a lady that always had her hand in something. She would make jam. She would make jelly. I can see her also making pies, so I know she was always a busy, busy lady. Karen, she gives me the name of Betty. She gives me also Margaret and Peggy. So I know those names are around you. She said that she loved to always be in the thick of things. She often would sit and knit or sit and sew. And she's saying it about you standing watching. She said that. She's saying that there was a family that would sit and talk to her. She gives me also the name of Rita. So I know there's a Rita there. I want to give you Janet. And I also want to give you also a big pudding. And I want to give you a big rice pudding. She's saying here, you must always trust in your own instincts. And she gives you buttercups. And the buttercups always mean to me that the yellow is always there for your gut feeling. So take the love that's been given to you, sweetheart. The lady is blowing you kisses, so I know she was very close with you. So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Mandy Mills. Right, Mandy Mills, you've got the yellow lily. It's like a tiger lily, can you see? And it means financial healing. Your money struggles are a thing of the past. Be open to all avenues to receiving, and you'll be provided for in every way. Mandy, there is a lot of love coming to you from the spirit world. And I know that you have been asking questions. But I know, Mandy, there's a lot going on in your life. And maybe you just need that financial healing to help you to progress. I have a lady here with you, and she had problems with her chest before she went to the spirit world. I feel a tightness right the way across. So she struggled in life, and she struggled all through her life. I feel she had either emphysema or she had COPD, because I felt her lungs were terrible. She tells me she loved the Christmas carols, and I just heard her singing Angels from the Realms of Glory, and that is a lovely hymn. So she loved hymns, and she loved to sing. She said that she sits with you even now. But she had lung cancer. That is what I was getting then. I just had the pain across my chest. There is a lot going on with her, she said. But she had the most wonderful voice. Mandy, I'm given Dorothy, I'm given Peggy, and I'm given Betty. So I know those names are around you. She's nodding like this, nodding. It's as though she always was listening to something. I feel she was a spiritual person. And she has always been with you. And she just wants to let you know she's with you. Man, did you understand the name of Karen? I've just been given Karen. Earth or spirit? Oh, right, thank you. But do you understand Karen? Because she just shouted Karen. If Karen is somebody on the earth plane, can we send some love out for her? She said about precious memories. All right, I have a gentleman now with you. And this gentleman, as he comes forward, he is using, what I can see, he's got an apron on. So he was busy doing stuff in his shed. The apron was to keep him clean. He's saying here that he had so much to do. Ah, thank you. Just send out some healing for Karen. But this gentleman with you has just given me the name of Walter, George, and John. So they're connected around you somewhere. He was either doing some cleaning, but what I'm just showing me is that he was always very, very busy. Again, I feel a tightness around my chest. So he had problems with his chest and breathing also. He's telling me that you need to get yourself back to where you were. You didn't take any prisoners, and he said, you shouldn't now. Let the bullies fight between themselves. He wants you to start to find you again. I've just asked for something special for you. And I am given some lovely irises. And The irises are the beautiful purple, and that is for your spirituality. He's saying here, you are stronger when you think about yourself. I know at the end of the day, it's all about you. You are so welcome, Mandy, but it's now time for me to go because I am going out for lunch with my stepdaughter, and also I'm going to Grimsby for fish and chips. How about that? So everybody here, have a lovely, lovely day, and just take what I've said, because each and every one of you can take somebody else's message. But just know at the end of the day, the spirit world is closer than you think. So until Wednesday, good afternoon, and have a lovely day.